A referendum is a general vote by an electorate on a single question that has been proposed to them. Also can be defined as a principal practice of submitting the popular vote. This is usually done on a ballot. An initiative is defined as an act or strategy intended to resolve difficulty or improve a situation specific to political sense. It's a process that allows citizens to propose legislation or constitutional amendments to petition and direct vote. There are two different initiatives. You have a direct initiative for proposal that bypass the preliminary requirements and go straight to the ballot. If it wins popular vote, it becomes law. Then there is the indirect, where qualified proposal go to legislature indirectly. And if it does not pass there, it can still go down to a popular vote. And if it wins, it will become a law. The contrast between the two, referendums are usually, the end all be all for initiatives, where initiatives deal with more so the citizens coming up with proposals and amendments, and that going through legislature and getting to popular vote, where a referendum will take place. The referendums are mainly all pretty much ballot. However, since there is no individual citizen that can propose a law, these require sufficient backing or essentially people power. Initiatives are brought about through direct democracy, where a group of citizens propose a new law or amendment and then is decided on popular vote either through ballot or legislation. Referendums are also seen as direct democracy. It's just more so that laws are put in place where citizens have the option to yes or no it. Through popular vote, if they win, it's a yes and then it becomes a law. No, then they reject the law. So where citizens have power, more power in initiatives where they can decide for themselves and not be asked. The pros and cons of direct democracy itself, you have that all votes are equal. Citizens become more educated and vote, be more involved in what's going on in the community or in the state. It allows citizens to hold the government accountable. As you see, there's certain stipulations where citizens can recall judges or any other political officials. And another pro is that it's just the purest form of democracy. The cons: voters may vote off emotion or may not have enough information. For example, let's say there's a group of radicals. I'm not sure if you're familiar with like the CHOP zone, which is like the Capitol Hill, whatever, for protesting, where that situation got kind of messy. If they decided to propose a law and they had backing, like things could get pretty nasty over there. Another con would be ballots and electors can be influenced by media, which, I feel like that's a given. Everything today is influenced by media. Another con, it can be costly and expensive when making frequent decisions, as well as time consuming. So just imagine that there's a new initiative every month. It's gonna cost a lot to get this up and running, get voting out to the citizens. And another con would be it's also more difficult for cities with large populations. As in, if you're in a small town, you can probably get it done within a day or two. Large cities is going to take a lot of moving parts to get it done. Could take up to a week or more. But however, the smaller population, the more functional and set up it could be. When you get larger populations, it could get a little more dysfunctional just due to all the moving parts.